This year, we'll see sequels to beloved films and original creations. I've put together a list of the most anticipated movies of 2025. They have the potential to be record-breaking box office hits and audience favorites. Let's start with the highest-grossing franchise of recent years, from James Cameron. Avatar 3 is ready for release, and the director is working on the sequels up to Part 7. The third film will introduce us to the new Fire Tribe, considered the most warlike of all the Na'vi. In addition, the story of the saga is about to move from Pandora to Earth, so the planet is in for some serious collisions and devastation. The Avatar doesn't really need any introduction, because whatever the plot, the director's name and the stunningly detailed visuals will do the trick. That's why Fire and Ash is definitely one of the most anticipated films of 2025. The next project to bring hundreds of CGI creatures to the big screen is How to Tame the Dragon. The teaser suggests a faithful adaptation of the first animated movie of the same name. The studio has already been told that the movie will not bring anything new to the audience. However, the director of the tape assured that this is not true. We saw a teaser of the upcoming project, which was to draw analogies. He did it perfectly. Some actors fit perfectly into the cast, but some, especially Astrid, look controversial. We'll see what happens. The director of all the franchise's animated films is at the helm of How to Tame the Dragon, which taps into nostalgia and pays homage to the original. What better way to start 2025 than with a new Donnie Yen movie? His latest film, The Prosecutor, finds him not only starring, but once again venturing behind the camera to take on both directing and producing duties. Co-producer Raymond Wong approached Donnie Yen for the lead role, leading to a reimagining of the film as a hybrid of action and legal thriller. Loosely based on a real-life 2016 drug trafficking case, the story follows a police detective turned prosecutor who risks his life and career to help a wrongfully accused defendant. The Mission Impossible series is ending after 29 years. Paramount is positioning the last film as the last one, but Tom Cruise doesn't agree. The final box office will provide clarity. The plot of Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning takes place after the events of the seventh film. Tom Cruise's hero must destroy artificial intelligence and stop his old enemy Gabriel. He often refers to the eighth installment as the craziest of all. We can't wait to see what he comes up with this time.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
The John Wick universe continues to grow, and with the release of the new spin-off, the focus will begin to shift. Ballerina, starring Ana de Armas, will be a full-fledged sequel to the original. The main character will avenge her father, and the company will be Norman Reedus and Ian McShane, and of course, Keanu Reeves. Director and writer of John Wick, Chad Stahelski, actively helped in the creation of the film, so for the quality of the fight scenes and atmosphere cannot worry. Whether Ana has the talent to pull off the whole film like Maestro Reeves, however, remains to be seen.
Nothing was working out, and I wanted to get the hell out of there.
You're applying to be an expendable?
You read through the paperwork.
Yeah. I should have read through it.
The film is directed by Oscar-winning director Bong Joon-ho. This is perhaps one of the main reasons for the hype surrounding the upcoming release of Mickey 17. As will undoubtedly be the case with this new film, Bong's style is characterized by his use of dark comedy, mixing different genres and focusing on themes of social inequality and criticism of the class system with a clear visual style that always makes his films recognizable to the viewer. Mickey Barnes finds himself in the extraordinary circumstance of working for an employer who demands the ultimate commitment to the job to die for a living. The film is the most anticipated science fiction release of the year 2025. A sequel to the excellent action film Nobody, starring Bob Odenkirk, is expected. The film won over audiences with its charismatic protagonist and original fight scenes. Ilya Naishuler's film was not a box office hit, but it paid off several times over, so a sequel was to be expected. The second part will continue to reveal the story of the main character and his formation, and the fight scenes promise to be even more unique, so definitely waiting. The most talked about project of the 25th year is the Jurassic World revival. Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali take on new roles as they flee angry dinosaurs. The film promises a return to the franchise's roots, and if successful, will kick off another trilogy. No actors from previous installments are expected to appear. The plot was written by the author of Jurassic Park. No one doubts that the film will be a box office success, so stock up on popcorn and go see prehistoric lizards in the cinema.
How's it going?
Going well.
That's that new guy energy.
Warfare is an upcoming war movie written and directed by Ray Mendoza and Alex Garland from the author of Civil War, 28 Days Later. Based on Mendoza's experiences during the Iraq War as a former U.S. Navy SEAL, the film follows a platoon of Navy SEALs on a mission through insurgent territory in 2006. A visceral, boots-on-the-ground story of modern warfare told as never before, in real time and based on the memories of the people who lived it. We can't wait for the next project on our waiting list, Formula One with Brad Pitt. The film tells the story of the racing star's return to the track after a serious accident. It is directed by Joseph Kosinski, known for his work on Top Gun, Maverick, and Oblivion. The film's budget has already exceeded $300 million. Given that Before Us is not the new Avengers, it is very interesting to see where the money's spent. Brad Pitt in the title role is set for an outstanding performance. We'll be seeing it this summer. This year's waiting list includes projects that will make headlines and be hotly debated. There are also a dozen original stories with potential. Comment below with films you're looking forward to this year. Let's discuss and suggest more great films. See you soon.